moment. And I had to swap the power bricks for my laptops. There's that one. That one was out of power and it needed to charge, but it's running OBS. And it will slowly lose power if I don't have it charged all the way. Well, excuse me, if I'm streaming, it slowly loses power. Looks like it's going to charge. Amazing. Took it a while to decide that. It says it'll take 7 hours to charge. Not enough power, Captain. All right. Looks like it's charging, so we're power positive. Both sides, maybe? No. Says it's fully charged. All right, that means I forgot some other stuff. Go ahead and set today. Clean up some logging. Most of this is commented out. Black Tomcat, thank you for the raid, and how was your stream? It got me at the very beginning of mine. Hope you had a good stream. We are currently working on mimeograph, right? So for those of you that don't know, mimeograph is our WordPress / Wix alternative. And we are at the point where we've built up a whole bunch of infrastructure and we're trying to get it to we're trying to add the editing capability. So, it went well with the occasional tech problems. Sounds like every stream, right? Just kind of power through it. That used anymore? I don't think this is used. I'm going to delete that because I already have something else with that name. Brittle software inside a brittle VM on a small laptop doesn't mix well. Oh, I gotcha. Yep. Well, happy Friday. Got any weekend plans? Looking forward to the weekend. Not being guilty. You're not working? Nope. Yeah, that can be challenging. That can be hard. No. How about me? I got to put up a fence this weekend. Kind of not looking forward to that. It's just, it tears up my hands a little bit. So I'm not a fan. And it beefs up the calluses. So, but we're going to do the fence. Maybe take down a couple more trees. What else? Maybe look at fixing some of the stuff on the tractor. We'll have to see. Too many stuff open here. Too many things open. Okay. Fix this up real quick. Fixing your tractor sounds nice. It's a lot of pounding metal. You get the sledgehammer. Yeah. So just saying that it didn't expand this macro? Some other issue. Huh. Should be there. There we go. You're off for now. We'll take care. Black Tomcat. Thank you for rating. Hope you have a great weekend. So we have this widget here, and we want to add this to every page that gets rendered. Something is tickling me. So this will only render if you have permissions to see it. So if we config plus, oh, maybe this should be in the default config. It's because we do extend here. Oh, that could absolutely be in the default config. But I think we want to reverse this. We want to put the site settings at the end or at the beginning. Because when we call extend here, and let's just put it at in the site config. Oh, that's brilliant. So we can add widgets in here and include the default widget. Oh, I like that. I'm glad we stopped when we did yesterday. I was going to go write a whole bunch of code that was not needed. Let's just grab something. Widgets. Okay. Now, the widget we're going to add to this is the mimeograph drawer. But we don't know how to get a mimeograph drawer yet. But we need to create one of these. Find is going to be mimeograph drawer. And then we just need the permissions. Something like that. Oh, helpers. This is going to be so for page edit, what do we do for helpers? Where do helpers end up going? Let's take a peek at that. Where's widget? Widget. Okay, helpers. Who uses this? Ah, you have to join them and add them. Okay. Well, it doesn't need it in this case. Okay, so we'll save this. Let's upload that. Okay. Oh, interesting. That did not include the one we're looking for. Was it in statics? Where is... Oh, it's in settings. There we go. Yeah, that'll take a minute to propagate. But then that'll get merged. It's just fantastic. So all the code's already there for that. This one here. We'll publish the durable objects, followed by the next, whatever, the Wrangler dev. And here we're going to do a tail. Where is it? Oh, we need to be in the, we have to be in the right directory first. Mimeograph. Gonna do it. We'll see if it kicks on today. Why can't I resize that? Admin's not found. Oh, because we have the little slash at the end. Unknown widget type. Drawer. Yep, forgot to do that. What does it want widget for? It technically doesn't need the widget. Let's remove that. Does it need to be async? Okay. The one character bug there. Need the hyphen. Close that. We have to remember to upload this. Let's sort it. Oh, it's in its spot. Okay. Let's go ahead and upload that one more time. That way we don't have to wait later. This is still not working. Wonder if I should like message somebody about that. Ooh, interesting. Sorry. Rust on Fuchsia is hiring. All right, so I'm actually gonna go take a peek at the Wrangler bits here. Wrangler. All right. So we should be able to go to that URL again. But now, right. Now we've got a little icon up there. It's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be on the other side of the page. I'm going to fix that. What's going on with this? Is fixed as bottom is right. Oh, because we didn't upload the CSS. Those rules don't exist yet. Let's just upload everything. And it seems like we're going to need permissions on scripts. So we'll probably have to extend that a little bit. Because I don't want to include an extra byte if we don't have to for people that don't have permission to use it. Ooh. Update Cloudflare D / Wrangler. Let's see, what version of Wrangler are we on? We got some crazy wrapping there. Looks like the latest date. Fuck it. Stupid fingers rebelling on Friday. Like, we're overworked. It's our weekend. Make us pound in a fence. No, not yet. Actually, I don't know what they like. They probably don't like the fence very much. All right. Did we install it some other way? I don't remember. Here, let's yeah, that's going to be a homebrew one. Unless, of course, Wrangler got updated. Doesn't look like it. They have some changes. Looks like they got some other branch coming in for tail. right. Cloudflare D. There we go. Oh, it did not successfully complete. No. Wait. What's it doing? Oh, is it? It's doing like an auto clean, isn't it? It hasn't run in 30 days. Okay. Yeah, we may want to remove it. Fine, let's do that. But why did the... Oh, it says it's already installed. Lies. Oh, I see. We had it installed but not linked. There we go. Now, hopefully that sets up. Come on, you can do it. What does this do? Cloudflare's command line tool and an agent connects your machine or user identity to Cloudflare's global network. Okay. Update the agent if a new version exists. That's still taking too long. Hmm. And we've rebooted recently. So what does service do? I see they have this Argo tunnel launch agent. What does this do? Install, uninstall. Huh. Hmm. Oh, it's now prepared to stream logs. Fancy. Is that because we wrote it all out or because we had some bug up here? The only thing I see that could be wrong is a config file. Maybe they don't like the // Closing tail session. Here, let's try it with a // I mean, maybe the upgrade just did it and we happened to wait long enough. probably going to work now. So, okay, let's go ahead. Come back here. Yep. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Let's come back here. I am super excited that we have the possibility of logs working again with durable objects. It is so nice to be able to use logs and not have to just re-upload them all the time. So much nicer. Okay. That away. Back to it. All right. Now if we reload, we should have the CSS elements. We should push that down and to the right. Oh, there's a little M for mimeograph. Look at that. So beautiful. All right, but why is it over there? It should be... Oh, since it's not a positioned element. Oh. Position fixed. All right, so it should be down there. It's a little M. Okay. Position fixed. Okay. So we'll upload that again, but that should get the CSS kind of correct and over in that area. Now that that's there, we're going to want to be able to click on that and have that slide out. Right? And it doesn't make sense for it to slide out and cover the whole bottom because we might not have that many elements. And we don't want people to have to chase them. Am I using COC or native LSP? I'm using COC. Because the native LSP doesn't work as well. So I like the idea of having the native LSP working in there, but it's still not to the point where I'm going to switch. Let's give that a reload. Good. Now it's over there on its own. So next, we're going to create it, set it up so that we can include a script conditionally based on permissions. Where is that? That's in page, models page. So this script here should have permission. Let's use the same sort of permissions that we do on this. That's where we create the tag. That's fine. So we're going to have to check the permission before we create the tag. So where's the tag being used? Tag is used here. Do, we, do, 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 We probably want to do a filter map instead and drop the ones that don't have the right permissions. Well, and thank you for the follow. Let's see. Stare coded. Thank you. Good morning and happy Friday. Yep. My DAW files also Tuesday evening are over there. And of course, COC links right there. Now, how do we get the permissions for this? Where are they? But you used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but you turned yourself around. But don't. All right. Good morning, name can't be empty. How you doing? Good morning, Nightshade dude. That one was a good one. And welcome, Star Coda. Thank you for that raid. How you doing? Just finished a small stream? Yeah, welcome. Welcome. And what do you normally stream? Let's see. I hardly get to watch people that start streaming before me. All right, Tommy. 7 weeks? I don't know. I mean, your name can't be empty for 7 more weeks. Comes along with the bet, right? Oh, it's funny. So, let's see. What were you streaming today? Let's see. Let's check out some of the video. About? You like games, programming, film? Huh, cool. Using Unity? Very cool. Nice. You're finally done with your conversion from elementary OS. Of elementary OS to what you envisioned it to be. Oh, wow. So, are you going to make this public somewhere? What are you going to do with this? Basically just a modded elementary OS? But still, that's cool. I'm sure other people would love to be able to have something like that. I've seen it. Yeah, by the screenshots that you've posted of it, it looks gorgeous. Hey, Indie Monkey, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Okay. Permissions on the widget. Where am I actually using those? Oh, widget permission filter. Hmm. I basically want this. Right? If it's empty, you're okay. So maybe we abstract that out. Permission filter. So we'll have permissions being passed in. And what is that going to be? That's going to be An immutable slice of permissions. And your roles. Oh, okay. There we go. Morning, Xenocron. How you doing? Force every app to adhere to the same theme, and this or it seems to work. Wow. Yeah, I'll take a look. Wow. What? That looks cool. Oh, these are rules. Then why are they called permissions? Okay. Permissions is a collection of rules. Maybe we just return true. I don't know. All right, we'll leave it. Leave it. Not gonna mess it up. If permission filter, widget.permissions, and roles. Really? Oh, I've never heard of Darling. What is that? Run macOS software on Linux? Huh. It's like wine for Mac. That's when you know you've made it, you know? Let's rename this. If has permission. That's right, a metal translation layer. Start using Darling. Yeah. So funny. Where do we get the rolls? Oh, this is in render. Uh, scripts there. Where is this? Oh. Well, event is here. And then we have a session. So we do have a session. The session has roles, I believe. So we just need to pass the session into this? Or should the session go onto page? It's not really a property of a page, though. And that's a template? A page template. Okay. Yeah, let's just pass in the session. Well, let's double check session, make sure it exists. Yeah, roles. Do we want the whole thing or just the roles? Because we're going to have to clone that. Let's just double check that. Do we have to clone it? So here it's passed in to build widgets. Probably doesn't need to be passed in. Oh, we got a RC on it. Oh, look at that. It does have ref counted. Ref count on it. Pretty sure any FCPX builds from the last year is forced to use metal. Huh. Working 100% working Gala window manager. Wow. Anyone run Darling on Windows using WSL with WSL2? Yes. What a meme. Oh, how's this possible? Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Hold on, my Clark Kent is becoming Superman. There we go. There we go. Listening to some rock today. All right, so we basically just take Yeah, it's passed in there. We need to clone it. So we passed it in there. We have to clone it here. Oh, not there. Not there. Here. There we go. Who is this in front of us? That's right. All right, now that we have that, we can check to see if we have permissions off of session. Well, where was that other function? What did they want for that? Roles. Just borrowed roles. Okay. That might work. When am I switching to Dragonfly? Oh my goodness. We had some expenses come up, so it got delayed. Yeah. Gotta fill up that savings again. Sadly, the car took priority. So. I know, right? Gotta be fiscally responsible. What is that? What is that old, Well, let me see if I can find it real quick. Saturday Night Live, Steve Martin. Is it? There we go. This one is awesome. I love this. This one. Now, I have been guilty of this before, so it hits close to home, and it's classic Steve. I love that one. But where do we get this saved money? So you're saying if we don't have saved money, we don't buy things? Exactly. It's no. I love that skin. It's a great skin. And what were we doing? Oh, we were coding. Let's pull it back. Where's our errors? Response never used. Fine. Voting here in this? That sounds so American. Absolutely. Um, all right. That's probably something important. Fill it in. Try again. Okay, now we're still scaling the logs. Good. Listening. Oh, what's this? Where's Firefox? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, now we still have this in the bottom. And we haven't created a script that can use this functionality. I think we should probably create a script for that. Where do our scripts exist so far? Is it in statics? Yeah, admin.js. See, oh, we could actually add it to the admin.js one. That could be nice. Huh. It is now 2021, and Google has finally added a way to block people on Google Drive. At the same time, you're abandoning 99% of Google services. Reminds me of your car. How does it remind you of your car? Oh, I see. You have to fill it up. Yeah. All right. So let's create a new one. Statics. What are we going to call this? Let's just name it after the widget. Mimeograph drawer. Yes. I hate the name already. Mimeograph edit. If it was reversed, yeah. Yes. I think web game development has a future, yes. Well, you need to buy a car. And for sure you can't afford it. I guess you need to order the book. It's only one page. And it's free. Oh, and Stair Coded, thank you for the sub. Thank you. I appreciate that. Goes to fuel my coffee addiction. I don't know if I can afford free. I love that video. I'm also a huge Andy Kaufman fan. The thing I liked about his comedy was he was doing it to make himself laugh. I love that about that. It's so selfish in a way, but once you know that's going on, it takes on a whole new kind of like a whole new meaning. Like when you watch his stuff. You got to go to the store, which you can't afford to do. But then again, food, yes. All right, let's rename this file. Which games do I like to play? Oh, oh goodness. Kind of my favorites are kind of co-ops, some classics, right? You get rid of stuff you can't afford. You can sell it. But which games? I like to do board games. I like board games a lot too. I haven't had a lot of time to play video games lately. The last set of games I was playing, they were some humble bundle games, actually. Which ones? I'm trying to remember which one was. It was the Dark Side Detective. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, this guy here. This one's a fun one. The other one that I was playing was Beat Cop. This one's a fun one. You got like this crazy retro feel to them. It's just little things like that. They make me smile, right? Kind of chill, not too intense, you know. Usually kind of tongue in cheek. Um, Papers, Please. This kind of genre, like, just love. What else? Let's see if I can log in. Punch Club? I don't think I have. Oh, it wants me to verify my account. Hold on, I have to copy paste something into a form. But I'd say most of my game buying has been on Humble Bundle. And I've got so many games that have been bought through Humble Bundle that I could never play through them. And it just goes on and on and on. Got some of the like content stuff, music packs for some of the games I want to build. Looks like I got writing a book, bro. Well, it looks like I got this writing stuff. Well, yeah. Limbo. Ooh. Machinarium. Love it. Limbo. Great. There's some really, really great ones in there. And I love the games from Introversion Software. These guys are great. They almost went under. But I think it was the Humble Bundle that they did. It actually got them enough money that they could stay in business, and now they're doing great. Scanner seems really cool. But yeah, Prison Architect. That is a fantastic game. I first got introduced to these guys with DEF CON. Everybody dies. Yeah, based on War Games, the film, 1983 classic cult film. We played that. So, like, multiplayer game with that, it was great. So much fun. And then from there, getting into Uplink, it's just fantastic. They're actually the same person did them. So there's a good reason for that. I think they're exactly the same. Darwinia is neat, but I didn't like it as much. Multiwinia, same thing. But I wanted to try out Scanner eventually. An interesting concept. Basically, you're in the dark. See, do they have a video? So if they had a video on this, it'd be much more interesting. Oh, here it is. Let me see. Kind of reminds me a bit of the Black Swan game. I don't know if you guys know that one where you're tossing paint around. You basically had the stencil stuff. It's kind of an exploration, visually awesome game. I think it's called Black Swan. But that game was also really good. Is this it? No, that's not it. Huh. The something swan? The unfinished swan. There it is. It's black, see? But this one, thoroughly enjoyed. From the creators of What Remains of Edith Finch, enter the surreal world of the unfinished swan and explore the mysterious hidden kingdom by splatting paint to reveal the world around you. Yeah. Basically, you're in a landscape that doesn't have much color to it. So you interact with the world by tossing paint. And it's really cool. It ends up being really, really cool. Ooh, they're getting 6.0 release out, huh? Very cool. Actually, thank you for getting me in here because I wanted to go through these again. They had this writing your first novel, improve your writing book, writing nonfiction, Writing children's books. Well, wouldn't that be fun? I've got kids. I think it'd be fun. Oh, you're gonna tap out. All right. Is it because we're not doing the code anymore? We got sidetracked. I understand. Not you. It's me. It's okay. Well, all right. Break's over. Get back to it. Into the mines, y'all. That and as long as I'm coding more than Togglebit. How much I haven't been able to watch Togglebit lately. My hours are just conflicting. Yeah, we're gonna remove this file. Oh. Did it just not get written because it's empty? Yeah. You're gonna head out too? All right, well, thank you. Thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And thank you. Have a great weekend if we don't see you till Monday. You'll be back definitely. I look forward to it. So, how do we want to write our JavaScript? Should we write WASM? Should this be a WASM file? Or should we just write vanilla JavaScript? TypeScript? Bundle TypeScript? Hmm. All right, well, vanilla JavaScript. I'm leaning towards the vanilla JavaScript side. I would prefer TypeScript to at least get some type information in there. We have some options, right? I haven't done WASM on the client side yet like that. That could be interesting. Yeah, then we have to set up the pipeline. And I think we would use ES-Build. Hey, morning, Parrish. How you doing? Welcome. And thank you for that follow. WASM should be working on all the targets we care about. Oh, it doesn't do type checking. GSC to make TypeScript useful. Gotcha. That's too bad. Why? I mean, it's a lot of work. What are we working on? We are working on something that we call mimeograph. Mimeograph, think of it as a Wix or WordPress alternative. It's kind of a targeting towards like internet novices, people that need a website for something. I wouldn't quite say technophiles. They can get on the web. They can navigate the web And this should be easy enough for them to build and configure a website. So currently we're able to build this system out. We're currently working on the next phase. The previous phases have been getting users working with role-based access controls, getting durable objects working, key value store working, permissions, cookies, all sorts of things. Because we're building this in Rust on Cloudflare's Edge network, or Edge workers. I never know exactly how to say that. So there's the elevator pitch there. That's a terrible elevator pitch, but it's kind of there. So we can log in, etc. Yeah, I think TypeScript would be better. All right, let's scrap the vanilla. Which one do we want, TypeScript or WASM? Why not WASM for this? Using Twitch this way helps you focus on working yourself at home. Cool. I do that too. When I have to do like in about 30 to 40 minutes, I gotta bail. But next phase is gonna be loading up somebody coding on Twitch. Doesn't SWC do type checking? I don't know. Huh. That's a great question. What was it? SWC. What was the website for that? SWC Rust. I thought they had a proper one. Oh, .rs, of course. Transcompile, TypeScript, JavaScript compiler. I don't know if it does. But it says that Dino's using this? Because if this does, that would be easy to set up. That would be nice if it does. Let's see. Yes. Transform TypeScript. Yeah, why wouldn't we use this? It's actively maintained. Hold on. Dog's getting after something. Just a moment. Give me 5, okay? All right. Fix for almost all TypeScript bugs. Wow. All right. Let's do SWC. Docs, how do we use this? Using SPAC. Let's use SPACs. And I feel like we're going to have multiple files, multiple projects for this. So maybe we have directories for this. All right. Where are we going to put this? Currently have this thing called mimeograph there, which is empty. Why is that empty? We could put it in there. So I've used SWC before. We actually use it at work. And I did that in order to cut our build times into a third. But I've never used it with TypeScript, so I'm really keen on that. That sounds like a really cool thing. Okay, let's do it. Let's set it up in here. Now, one of the things that I wanted to do with this project early on was to not have a ton of client-side JavaScript, because I don't want to have like a single page app. But I think this would give a better user experience, being able to have some, I guess, deeper, richer interactions here without having to like load the page with the drawer expanded, right? That would feel very weird to have to do that on the server side. So let's create a file. Let's see, percent. Example. Entry. Output. And what's the name of this file? spac.config.js. All right. Now we also want the output because it has to go into the other directory. Output, like so. Hmm. There we go. There we go. That looks better. Now, installation. Do we want... Reset. Oh my goodness. How much of this do we have to go through before we can actually get to this point? And the getting started didn't really show us installing SPAC. Did I miss something? Let's use npm for that. I don't like the name of that mimeograph directory there. This is optional. It defaults to this. Not dead. Yeah, I don't want IE at all. It's going away. Okay. So the default for us is going to be this, but this isn't... That's not TypeScript, that's ECMAScript. How do we set this up for TypeScript? Now this core.js, is this using actual core.js? It's not. So I don't want to use core.js. I want to use just TypeScript, just plain TypeScript. Here. JS type. That's for the module types. AMD, UMD. Did it modify the top level package? Yes, it did. All right. Hey, Perkin, how you doing? There we go. Maybe we should move this up one. Let's do that. Oh, wow. How do you set the type of a file here? That's the first time you hear about SWC. Yeah, it's a Rust project. There we go. Set ft.json. Thank you. Ah, beautiful. Um, what is it good for? So SWC would be like an alternative for Babel for transpiling code, specifically web code, like TypeScript or JavaScript, into a lower level of JavaScript, right? Because let's say you wanted to write in a modern JavaScript, but you're targeting IE 11, you need something to actually take that modern JavaScript and transpile it. So it's going to take modern cool JavaScript and output ancient JavaScript that IE 11 can use. So I can also use TypeScript, which I've never used on it before, but we use SWC. I use it every day at work. And it's fast. It's really fast. So I usually do systems programming for my day job. Actually, it's usually web stuff. All right, so that looks okay there. Let's go back and edit. Oops. This, because now this is wrong. This is going to be mimeograph index.ts, and it'll go end up in statics. There we go. And how do we run it? Let's get that running. Ooh, target. We do not need the React bits. I think I'm going to not do React. All right. So SWC. Spec. See, I don't want to do that. I don't want to use NPX. I'm not an NPX fan. SPACK? SPACK. Let's go replace some code and go with Rust. You notice a definite improvement in performance and memory usage. Thinking of learning Rust. Wow. That's cool. I didn't know they did that on the client. I know they did it on the server. That's cool if they did that on the client too. is that it actually can't find it. So they just say you just run npx spec. Okay. Oh, maybe because it doesn't exist. Yeah. Oh, for that in my vimrc? Probably. Ownership and borrowing? Absolutely. It is. Learning Rust has changed the way that I program in other languages. Same thing that Erlang did. When I learned Erlang, JavaScript got a lot more functional. A lot more functional. All right. Thank you, Xenocron. Okay. Hmm. No file type. Oh. Missing the C. SWCRC. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Now I have to remember how to do TypeScript. Does that work? It does. All right. Well, at least that works. Okay. So what do we need though? Where were we? We were here. Well, we need some sort of event. So you click on the cool little M there, and the little drawer slides out, right? We need something like that. And then from there, you could go into like edit mode, things like that. Create a new something or other, etc. What does a fish smoke to get high? Seaweed. It's good. All right. No, I've been slacking on this. Here, you would be in this area. One moisty man. There we go. I missed one other today, didn't I? And a whole bunch yesterday. I'll have to go through my logs. All right. Now, we probably want to have some sort of click handler set up for that. I'm not interested in overbuilding this, right? It needs to be clean to the point. So we'll probably have some sort of like click handler. This is all TypeScript. Please backseat on this one. On click. You're ready. All right. So we would get some sort of event here, right? And like we'd have whatever the return type is here. Oh, this is going to be so close to Rust. It's really going to screw me up, isn't it? Oh, the colon. Ah. And do they have... It's a lowercase s for string. Oh, look at... Wow, look at that. Okay, let's just make sure we get this wired up. I know we're not returning a string yet. And void is the default type, isn't it? Or is any the default? Hey, better. Okay. I love how quick that is. That's convention. I don't know. We could do underscore. I would actually prefer underscore in this case, just to keep it consistent with the Rust code base. We could do camel case. That's more JavaScripty. So we'll do that. All right. So that builds that. But then how do we actually get that on the widget itself? Well, that's an object. Oh, I see. XML Yeah, yeah. Now we were going to go to templates, mimeograph drawer. And in here, we have this div. Now, how do we add a click handler to this? I've been doing React for so long. Lock, click. Wait, what was it? Mimeograph drawer on click. Can I just do that? Must be declared on window though. Why here? How do I declare it on window? Mod window or something? Oh, really? We're like 5 seconds into like TypeScript. I was like, ew. Like I miss Rust already. I know. And then I go from this to doing just like vanilla JavaScript for the rest of my day. So, I mean, isn't this by itself just a global? Or does TypeScript not export this? So if we run the build, right? That was a static mimeograph. It's empty. Oh. Pub? No. Export function? All right. That's fine, but that seems way overdone. Um, but then it's exported from this, and we would have to import it from something else, right? So it doesn't actually exist there, which means we'd have to do what Xenochrome was saying and say window dot this equals that, like so, for it to be able to be exported, right? So that we could just use it on the other function. Wait, where's our bat? Bat there. And then that's globally available to those handlers. Attaching it to the element at runtime is also feasible, but you need to load the script in the body or wait for the document to be ready. Well, what's wrong with old school stuff? It works. Let's see, attaching it to the element at runtime is also feasible, but then you either... Because if we did it this way, we'd have to make sure that it loaded... And it was a blocking load, right? So if we wanted to make sure that it wasn't a blocking load, yeah, then we'd have to seek out the element, attach it, and reverse the dependency here. Alternatively, we could embed it in the page. You might not need jQuery. Yes. A little taste of what I'm listening to at the moment. All right. Yeah. I like the vanilla.js site too. Is it vanilla.js? Vanillajs.com. I like sending that to people. Oh, one thing that we could do with this script. Oh, where was it? It was... Settings. It's in settings. And we're going to add the JavaScript in here as well. We have embedded style sheets, but do we have embedded JavaScript? Because we could just drop it in the page. And then there's no waiting for an extra load or anything like that. I guess that depends on how big this script is going to be. Because it would be nice to cache it, especially if it's not changing page by page. I think it's going to look like that. We'll include this on the page if that exists, which means that we probably need to bootstrap this inside of that. So on document load, we seek out the element and attach the event to it. It makes me cry a little bit. Like, oh, I want the old school click handler. Whatever happened to like concatenating CSS files or JavaScript and having to get it in the right order? Those were the days. All right. An event listener type. Was it listener function? Webpack. No. Absolutely not. All right, so at this point, we seek out the element. Get element by ID. Wow, this is incredibly easy to use with TypeScript. What are we going to call that? Let's call it mimeograph drawer. And I want options here. Or const. Missing the div? Actually, with mod, they have little shortcuts, so you don't have to have the div. Elements and attributes. So down here, foo and bar, right? So you can have your type there, but there are also implicit div elements. So you can just give it the ID. Yeah, good check. Good check. If drawer. Out of this. Isn't there an easier way to add an on-click handler than this? I don't remember what it's called. React has ruined me. Could you interest me in some jQuery? It's just click, right? I'm not missing something there. Drawer on click equals that? Oh. Hmm. That's a legacy way? But I like the legacy way. All right, let's keep going. IE6? Oh no, 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 no. No, we're not target. It must not work in IE11. Okay, so how do we do this in a way that it would not work in IE11? Netscape Navigator? I guess in IE11 we would end up using some property off the event reference. Also available via the onClick property. Yeah. All right. Anyhow. So if drawer exists, see, I miss the if let, right? That would be such a great place to use an if let. Oh well. And let's see, it does that. We build that. And we'll have to figure out how to get this set up so that it does that automatically. Let's see, what's it do? That looks okay. Okay, let's make sure that all works. Let's just do the full upload. That would be such a neat thing to have in JavaScript, especially with all the truthy stuff. Oops. We're going to need another little process to watch that and constantly upload those scripts. Then there's this minute where it has to kind of settle. Usually takes about 15 minutes. But the script doesn't just instantly become available. It becomes available after a number of seconds. Okay, listening, good. Oh, look. It actually requested that. All right. Oh, look at that. Hello, world. Oh, fancy. Well, hello. Okay, so the pipeline is kind of working. Let's okay, we got like 5 more minutes. Let's see if we can make this more livable. How do we do that? It'd be nice to have some sort of watcher that we could set up for automatically doing that. Do they have a watcher here? Watching npm. Need to install Chakadar. Okay. And then what? Then go look up Chakadar and all its. What about? Yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe cargo watch -x npm run build mimeograph. No, I did not mean new. Hmm. Hey, Pope, how you doing? Pope Pontus? Commander, how you doing? How are you? Oh, and thank you for the raid. Sorry I missed that. Thank you, Commander Thrashton. I see that now. Alright, I was lost in the chaos on screen there. And how was your stream? Oh, walking you through Lisp. Perfect. Oh, lovely. Very cool. We are in the middle of trying to get some JavaScript compiling working for the client side portion of our system here. Specific files, folders to watch. MariaDB, I have heard of it. Yeah, that's the successor to MySQL. Oh, you might start working there soon. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. You doing well? Yeah, good job. Wow, nice. And what would you be doing? What's the platform? I mean, it's all C. It's all C, isn't it? Oh, watch when idle. But where is this? I don't see that argument. No restart. Postpone. Oh, it's C++ as well. Okay, cool. Update cargo watch. Ah, oops. Killed the wrong thing. Sorry about that. That's cool. So, is it only for you, Black? It's fine for me. Um, I am streaming over Starlink, so occasionally we have a little bit of an outage. And if it's still black, let me know, and I'll give it a test too. Ah, reload helped. Perfect. All right, that's almost there. Oh, linking. Come on, linking. I gotta set the faster linker globally. There it goes. All right, let's. Oh, watch when idle. Nice. Dash W dash watch. I'm gonna canonicalize that. All right. Statics. Ooh, God, that's H. There we go. I need one just for that. Oh well. And then if we save that, it does it again. Perfect. Okay. Let's create a little script that actually does this. Um, Gonna be something like this. We want to join these two things. env is going to be that. Big file binding static file path. Okay. Now we need the actual file. That's it. Okay. did not upload it. Huh. We save it. I built it. Oh, success. Is that the upload? That is. Okay, that's much faster than I was expecting. That's nice. Okay. Boop. And that works. Commander, we might actually need to raid somebody before you get back. Unfortunately. So I gotta get ready for work. Let's see, who's streaming out there? A Discord bot from scratch in Rust. Yeah, what are they doing? Well, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Hopefully get some decent stream on. I'm looking forward to being done with this epic project at work. Been a lot of untangling old code, like 5-year-old code. So. Credit Karma, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they got a little avatar thing going. What is that? I should have one of those. All right. That doesn't look like... Oh, hosting. Oh, they stopped already. Oh, they're hosting him. Oh, I see. Oh, that's too bad. All right. All right. You guys got anybody you want to raid? We got RWX Rob. I hope they're doing more than a fish tank today. The last time it was a fish tank, which was pretty cool, but was an error on my part. We have Fortran Jeff working on the Deck Rainbow 100, which is pretty cool. Got Tej. All right. All right. Well, I don't know who to raid. We'll raid Fortran Jeff again. He's doing some C programming on this ancient computer, which is kind of cool. Doing a really old school game, kind of going back to our little game stuff earlier. He's doing really old school stuff. I'm gonna go in that route. And he just went live. It should be a good one to stream. Might have some sort of countdown going on at the moment. We'll have to see. But until next time, y'all. Bye-bye. And the raid didn't take. But let's try again. Raid. There we go. Now it kicked on. Technology. All right. Bye, y'all.